Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 Frost, the game of the week. Now then, I've been putting a lot of thought into our situation here in the world of Frost, and I've received a lot of recommendations from you guys watching to save often. So I'm told. Now, you know, it's one of these kind of points of it's a difficult point for me because if I save all the time, I end up... This is just me. It's just the way I like to play. Sometimes the way I like to play games, especially if I really like the game, is I want to limit my saves, you know. And if I like the style of the gameplay, which is the difficulty and the realism, you know, if I really like a game, I always tend to push it towards the realistic level of the scale, the realistic end of the scale. I don't know why that is. It's just the way that this is the way that I work. So anyway, I've been putting a bit of thought into our situation here, and I've come up with, I really want to stick with the whole 24-hour permadeath thing. Now, the origin of this system, basically, I started to play with it in Fallout 4, just general kind of survival. Or modded survival. I've been playing with it like that for a long time, but I think I really honed in on it on Zombieland Conquest, the series that we've got on the channel at the moment that's sort of, coming and going on the channel as it will. And so the system basically worked was 8 AM save. I would often also save at 8 PM just before going to sleep in case we got raided through the night and just died instantly. But anyway, an 8 AM save. And I also had a stipulation where if we entered a zone where there was going to be enemies, a lot of enemies, then I could save once I got into the zone and clear the zone in kind of stages if it was really tough, and save in stages in the zone. A difficulty with that is I don't always know where there's going to be enemies, so sometimes I walk into a zone not knowing that it's a zone. There's a stipulation to that rule too, which is if I enter a zone and then save, if I can't clear the zone and I have to retreat, I choose to retreat, then I have to respawn right at the beginning of the day again, 8 AM. So you lose whatever progress you've got up until walking into the zone, and you obviously have to admit defeat and reload that save at the start of the day. So I'm going to be implementing that now if we start to, if we enter a zone. The problem is I don't know a lot of the zones here, and again, it's also, the intense difficulty of Frost. So what we're going to do for this episode, and we're just going to play with this, is I'm going to allow myself to save at the base, our home base. So if we have a home base location on the map somewhere, we're allowed to go back there and save basically whenever we want. If we're not in the home base, then we have the one save in the morning, 24-hour permadeath rule with the zone system. Okay, so hopefully that kind of clears it up. I think that's going to level the playing field a bit. Again, I would actually remove that whole base save system, but as I've encountered here in this world of Frost so far, and everybody's telling me, not everyone, but a lot of people are telling me, especially you guys through the comments, don't try to play that way with Frost, especially if it's your first time, because it's just brutal. And I obviously want to be making progress here on the channel too, for the content, for the gameplay, what we're doing here in Frost. I don't want to still be here in 3 days, having made no progress, basically still stuck underground, not knowing really how to play. So I think obviously a lot of people play that way anyway. So we're going to do it for this episode, where I'm going to let myself save at the base. If I don't like it, if it's feeling too easy, or if I'm starting to abuse it, I'll cut it off. Trust me, I will. Right. So we've got a save in. Now our first port of call is going to be to go and visit. I've just picked up a little bit of food. I think I might have been missing out on being able to cook something, fungal stew or something like that. Although I don't know if I've actually got the full. Have I gone the wrong way here? Yeah, this is not where I wanted to go. So I've only ever played Frost once upon a time, about 3 or 4 years ago, and I can't even really remember it. I know it was very different. I didn't spend a lot of time underground here at all. It was very quickly. I was on some highway bridge somewhere, and I was out in the world, and I don't think I ever even came back in the subway. So I'm having a very, very different time this time, and quite clearly, it's basically, this is my first time playing. You could say it's you could say it's my first time playing Frost properly. And yeah, so, you know, I've got to take that into account. I'm trying to... Believe me when I say I love putting myself in situations that are very, very challenging. But sometimes I can be a bit of a bastard to myself and kind of crush myself with limitations. Things like rules and, you know, imposing kind of realistic systems and things like that on a game. And I can... As I think I was starting to... just beginning to feel is I was crippling myself a little bit. And that's when, you know, my spirit kind of gets depressed. It's like, dude, I've made this too hard. I'm not having fun anymore. Where, you know, and it starts crying. So, alright, I've just got to finish making my cup of tea. Give me a second. Right. So we're going to be, you know... Have I got my mask on again? Am I going away? Yes, we're going to be enlightening the load a little bit. I still can't make this thing. Bloodleaf, that's why. I might have a Nuka-Cola Quantum. Do I have one of those? I'm also going to let myself slow down, alright? I often give myself these objectives. Wait. Oh, I need wood. Oh, I don't have any wood. Alright, well let me go and get some wood because I do have a little bit of wood. Yeah, I often give myself these objectives. And when I have an objective like that, my brain just beelines for the objective. I've kind of trained myself in that way to stay focused on an objective. But then I often just ignore everything else that's going on. Which, you know, at the end of the day, I see it as a positive. Because I can, usually when I've got an objective, I focus on it very intensely until I get it done. But in a game like this, or a situation like this, I can often, and often do, overlook a lot of other details. So I need to, you know, obviously need to work on that. Give me a little bit of wood. Give me a broom. I'll take a couple items with wood in it. Yeah, that'll be plenty, I think. Probably. And let me just check my aid again. Did I have a Nuka-Cola Quantum? I do too. I'll tell you what, just take this stuff and we'll see. I don't know if I can build any... Ooh, probably not buffed yet, but I don't know if I can make anything with this stuff or not, but... Let's go and have a look. I'm thinking as well around... You know, I could have just completely abandoned the whole 24-hour permadeath and save whenever I want. That was one option. But in order to try to keep the permadeath, 24-hour permadeath thing alive, you know, I've been thinking how to do that. You know, what it might mean for the gameplay, how I could play the game, how I would approach it, kind of strategizing around it. And part of me was thinking, well, what you know, what about when you go outside? One, is that a zone? That's something we need to determine. Is it a zone when you go outside, so you have to save and you can't retreat? Which I don't know about. I don't really particularly like the idea of that. I feel like we need to maybe save some of this dirty water. What do we make here? Oh, it's boiled water you need for that anyway. Okay. Let's get that into us. Not into us, but we'll make it. Cures lethargy. Also gives us a sanity. Antiseptic. So that's going to be good. That's going to be great, actually. Canned dog food. We've got to try and... I can tag some of this, can't I? No, not like that. Is it possible to tag these items? What did I just do? Change filter available. Oh, you can just... Oh, wow. You can literally... Make some boiled water. You can literally press Q and it tells you what you can and can't make. Amazing. I learned a thing. So, what I was getting at is, you know, I'm thinking about potentially, in order to keep the same system alive, having a base once we get outside, when we go outside, so we have somewhere to save. I'm potentially thinking of implementing the Conquest mod so that we can set up a little bit of a base, and I won't overdo it. I won't set up a mega base with defenses and stuff like that, but just a campsite with a workshop that we can pull down whenever we want, which will serve as that central location that we can go to, save, and then explore out around the map. So I'm weighing that up. But for now we'll go with this system we've got here, so I can just keep making progress like this and save at the base. And then when we head out, there'll still be those times of tension. The more we explore, the more dangerous it gets for us. Now we are going to have a drink right now. We are going to have some food. When I put some of this stuff away. Got some cooked cram right there. And some Dandy Boy apples. Got a little bit of food on us, so I think right now we can actually reset our stats. Wow, we're quite dehydrated. So let's get some food into us. Amazing. And this probably won't do us fully. Definitely not. So let's see. Now I do want to go and get some water. Where's the junk? So we've got a ton of bottles on us. Loads of bottles. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go outside. We're going to try to find somewhere to get water. And oops, I know we've kind of done this before. But we're going to try it again. Because obviously we need water, so I need to know. So I can save now, you know, I've made a little bit of progress there, so that's great. But now, it's 4 PM. So we're going to head out. So now we can't save. Alright. So we've still, the further we go now, the more progress we make, the more we'll be thinking about, should we retreat now? Is it worth pushing it that little bit further? Now we're going to try something just off the bat. Straight off the bat, actually. I've got my mines on me. I think we're going to blow up. We're going to go and blow up. I'm also trying to stay in this kind of role play a little bit. Which, to be honest, it's been quite tricky so far. Do I have mines in here or not? Okay, so I've got the cabinet. Oh, they're linked. No, they're not. Okay, interesting. They're not actually linked. I've got 2 dirty water there. Interesting. Okay, this is important. I need to know this. They're not linked. So I need them linked. This is the stuff I don't want to be using in my crafting. This stuff I do want to be using. So we've got some more food on us. We've got 2 dirty water. How many? Does it take 2 to make a boiled water? Well, we're going to go down there in a second anyway. Right now I want to look at my mines. I'll take this. So what we're about to do is we're about to go and try and kill all the Federation guards. Evie. She's been thinking about it. She doesn't like the attitude of the guy. And like I said, Evie's over the edge, man. Evie's gone. She doesn't think like a normal person, right? She's not over the edge. She can't even see the edge. She's that far gone over the edge. She's the kind of girl that she can even take a compliment the wrong way. If she even takes a compliment the wrong way, you're up shit creek. And you better be. Let's just say you better be fun to try to swing her back around. You know, the only way to bring her back on side is to have a bit of fun with her. Because she respects that sort of thing. And you can take that however you want. fun, that's up to your own interpretation. And if it's not her fun, sorry, you know, you're getting a swift wake up call into waking up into the next life, if you know what I'm saying. All right. Now I can't remember if we just saved or not. Shit. I think we did. So first of all, we're going to see if we can cook anything. Then we're going to try and kill all these guards. This is probably not going to work very well, but we've got to save, so we can play around with this sort of thing now. Right, first of all, click on this and press Q. Then get out of here. Okay, I can't actually make anything else. Well, what was boiled water then? 3 and wood. Okay. Alright, anyway. So the plan is kill this guy first of all. She's the one he's the one she really doesn't like. Oh, I've got my mask on, haven't I? Get now. See, he's done it again. He's called her a dumbass. She doesn't like it. Now it is strange that these are... Is it because I've got them tagged or what? Yeah, it separates them, so I have to change it in my menu, although it's okay, we can change it, can't we? I think I'll throw the pipe bomb.
This is a restricted area.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting this to go very well. But you never know. Oh dear. And we're immediately out of bullets. Shit, we only had 7 bullets. Okay. Got this. Got him. We got one. And we got another one, apparently. Something else exploded. Okay, happy. Let's get this down. Probably shouldn't have gone this way. Oh yeah, I can't go that way. Not hearing any more movement, guys. So you've just seen Evie's true side. Alright. This is what she likes to do when she's, well, I won't say bored, because it's not boredom, this is just what she likes to do. This is what she enjoys in life, you know. She's evolved to such a place whereby this is her life. It's just the way it is. There's no right or wrong in this world. It's pure survival. And this is how she survives. You know, in life, you gotta be happy, you know, you gotta be doing what you enjoy. You gotta be fulfilling your own heart's desire. Otherwise you sink into deep depression and misery. I like the look of this. I like the look of this. But this is very fast, and it actually just killed someone, didn't it? Very quite easily then. Although we did probably get a couple bullets off into him. Now these two, we need to be dropping these off. But first of all, we need to we need to see who's left. I feel like I'm missing one. 1, 2. The guy. There was one here. There was one here, and there was one here. So we're missing one. And that's what you get too for not letting me go down here and investigate. Oh, he ran down here. There was a mine, was there? Well, lucky we didn't what a strange fish. And a laser rifle. Come with me, you. She's strong. Evie, she's very strong. I think we've got like 6 in strength. Something like that. Anyway, this place is ours now. So this is another reason why I'd like to implement the Conquest mod, because we could literally take over this place. We could claim ownership here and set it up as a base. Which... the reason I haven't done it is I'm arguing with myself. Maybe you can help me out. I'm arguing with myself as to whether or not to try to, you know, to get this... the problem with doing that is I'll probably taint the Frost experience a bit. At least the intended Frost experience. You know, and I'm doing that with Zombieland Conquest 2, so it's, to be honest, it ends up becoming the same sort of gameplay. You know, you're setting up a base, you're going out gathering resources. And then, you know, you sort of just keep kind of moving around or become nomadic or set up settlements, which, okay, that's fine. But because I'm doing it with Zombieland, but why not just not do that this time? Let's maybe just stick with the more of the kind of intended Frost experience. But really this just means we've got to come back to a... We've just got to use the vanilla... Where am I going here? I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? We've just got to limit ourselves to using the vanilla system. Vanilla settlements. Or this Frost settlements. Okay, leave this door open. There's no reason whatsoever for this door to be closed, man. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Not in here, actually. Let's put these in here. Here. So we can save now. So what I mean, it's like it's got that now more chilled element. Just when we're out in the world, it's going to be a bit stressful, which is good. I think I might like that. This is a test, and if I don't like it, if it gets too easy, or it turns against the gameplay, don't worry, I will discard it. Okay, so our focus is going to have to be... We don't need all this food. Our focus is going to have to be... Going to get water. I'll keep a little bit of food on us. Maybe 2. Keep the bandages. That boosts our sanity. We probably just dropped a bit of sanity, didn't we? That's another thing I'm not too... I'm not considering that very much because I haven't played with it very much, so it's not... It's not often in my head. Right, just for the sake of what we're doing here, let me drop off all this stuff that I'm going to come back and get. Anything that's heavy. Drop all them. Okay, now what we're going to go and get is, well, that gear that we want. We've now got a weapons workbench. And an armor workbench. That we can freely use whenever we want. Although we could, but you know what I mean. More freely. So this is more like Evie's gameplay now. She's got no consideration for other people. If they're... Okay, you know, she could have. If she... What's that? Commander's Battle Coat. Whoa, that sounds a bit sexy, doesn't it? But... Obviously, she's not going to wear it. It doesn't have the best armor rating. But she will go and break it down for materials. Although we should probably... Ooh, I like the look of that. We should probably wait until... Officer Gretnick, case notes. Shotgun shells, 10. Nice. Yeah, so... If she really got to know you and you're on the same level as her, not so bad, you know? But most people, she doesn't see them as human anymore. Forgot what I was going to do then. How much can we get away with carrying here? All that. The other thing we can't carry is this thing. Oh yeah, I think I was saying, you know, this feels more like Evie's gameplay now. She's got no interest in people, their plans, their objectives. She's just focusing on her own survival and taking care of her own essential needs, which very often includes murder. She needs it. Doesn't have to be cold-blooded. In fact, most of the time it's not cold-blooded. But she needs it. Alright, let's just leave it at that. Is there a sufficient why? Oh, there's also this place. Okay. I don't have to go as far now to cook. That wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. The mines helped, and one of them obviously got taken out by the other mine. So yeah, we're gonna break down this stuff later. We've got 2 guns. We're not going to take both of them. Large meat hook. I'm going to stick with the knife for now. I want to look at this. Gretnik's notes. Did I keep the shotgun? Yes. Case. John Gretnik. Eligibility for the mission. Soldier Gretnik. Dr. Riverson. This result will go included as 1 copy to the Inquirer and 1 to Marchand. Question. How do you deal with broken limbs, carrying dangerous materials, getting shot at, illness and other disasters? Answer. I have one very simple way of dealing with these situations. And it is actually 1 word to deal with these situations. Good. What are you going to say if I tell you that you have to pick up mini nukes and missiles from point A, hide them in point B, where you can be seen, and shoot any time by any alliance? Then light the damn place up on fire and establish an outpost nearby. All of this to control the fire until new orders. Burn excess bodies and shoot down any alliance spy who tries to cross in. Answer. I am going to say good. Result. Eligible. As Dr. Riverson, on behalf of Marchand orders, in the review of the facts, Soldier Gretnik will be hereby promoted as Officer of the Red Line Downtown Postal Outpost. Congratulations. Okay. Don't need to worry about that. It doesn't have any weight. Now, yeah, we need to take all these. Most of them. All of them. Alright. So, save here. Now, we are going to have to go. Actually, we've got blue line key. So, this is the blue line. 4 of them. Just in case one breaks. And we lose 2 others. Now, yeah, I really don't know where the blue line key goes. So I'm going to have to probably check a few of the doors again. I don't have the best sense of direction. A lot of you probably already figured that out. Turns out we nailed it. Now, I don't know if this is a zone, so I'm not going to use that as like, you know, technically we've probably now just crossed the threshold of a zone. But I don't know. I don't know that, so... because I don't know what's ahead. Now, the problem being, we're probably going to encounter a lot of enemies now. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe the Federation will just let us go past. As long as we don't bother them. Maybe I should take my mask off. Hello.
Hey there. What? I'm busy.
How you doing?
Fine.
Everything okay?
It's better than nothing, I guess. Probably no time for anything else. I got a bad feeling those uglies are on their way.
Oh, okay. Alright. See you later. Downtown. So we're allowed back here then. Well, that was pretty straightforward. Forgive me if I forget sometimes what I was talking about. I do that a lot. So if I feel like I was in the middle of saying something and I've just forgotten it. Residence home. So if I do that, feel free to remind me in the comments if I was saying something that you wanted to hear. Yeah, I like this. It feels nice. It feels very free. Shit, did I just go back outside? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, right now it's like I've got no objective other than we need to go and get water at some point. But I can just wander. I suppose there'll be moments of this in Frost, won't there? Where... Okay, this is the same building. Very interesting. You know, you've got your shit taken care of, so... Feel free to kind of relax. Like moments of that, and then other times, you know, you're running out of resources. It's one of the things, one of the reasons I'm a little bit hesitant to bring in Conquest, because I know how much easier it makes things at times. Afraid of change? Leave it here. That was clever. Can I get my torch on, please? You know, just take whatever we want. No questions asked. Now, Evie, she's the kind of girl... She sees something she wants, she's not afraid to take it. You know, Oh, we just got parasites. Fuck. That's just more food, though. That's not so bad. That was totally accidental. I didn't mean to drink then. Yeah, she sees... Really? No, if something's just there in front of her... and she wants it, she'll take it. She might even take it if you're looking as well. Just to see whether or not you'll do anything about it. Come on, please don't be another balcony. Oh my goodness. So, you know, if she sees something she likes and she wants it, she'll take it. And if she has to kill you to get it, she'll do that. She's seen death. Put it this way, she's seen death more times than she's seen birth in this life. So she's more accustomed to taking life than anything else. It's like the rain, you know. Comes and goes. There's nothing you can do about it. This city is like a phoenix. From the ruins we have persevered, preserving those last remnants of society and civilization. We have triumphed over the wasteland and proven without a doubt that mankind will march on. But let us not forget what lies above. The surface is a perilous world. It is a frozen hellscape devoid of civility or reason. What lives up there will kill without hesitation. In the early hours of morning, Airport Station was set upon by a horde of these monsters. Though our brave soldiers fought valiantly to hold back the tide, the station ultimately fell. There were no civilian survivors. It is in these trying times that we remember what has kept us together these past 4.5 years. Unity, brotherhood, and above all else, loyalty and obedience. We cannot afford to squabble amongst ourselves when the true enemy lies above. And do not be tempted by the communistic lies of the southern stations. They could be aiding the surface savages for all we know. Rest assured, your captain knows what is best for you and your family. Together we will triumph once again. Yes, exactly. Yes, alright, fine. Just don't ever question what you're told. Right.
So far, so good.
Okay. Now then. I suppose we could, We're thinking how this woman might feel about Evie if she finds out what's happened to her friends down the road there, but how could she know? Okay, so we're dealing with ghouls that way. Now we need water. I don't know what's... I don't know what's down there. Yeah, we have a little bit of stuff to take home, do we? Yes. Let's go and drop off some stuff. I think we should probably explore that way. I've got a feeling that might lead to... Where'd you come from? Oh, I see. I've got a feeling it might lead to, like, the nearest... Why have we got radiation? It might lead to the nearest safe kind of... I don't know. I don't know. I just get the impression that safety is down there, but whether or not it leads to water is more of our immediate question. And I do know that there's a few... where have I gone here? Have I gone the wrong way? Yes. I think I can go through this door without dying. A little bit over encumbered. I wasn't going the wrong way, was I? Oh my god, I can't navigate this game. What is wrong with me? Yeah, it was the wrong way. Never mind. See, half the time, I don't even know what I'm doing. My brain's just doing things, and I'm just like, alright. Okay, let's go that way, then. You know, like, I don't even know, really, a lot of the time, what's going on. My brain has an order, you know, it's been told find water, so I don't have to think. My brain's going to do all the work. Sometimes not super effectively, but oftentimes it's, you know, it gets the job done. Yeah, let's drop these off. Very good. Good job, brain. Right. We get to save. You know, I'm already feeling the niceness of it, but we haven't exactly gone very far anyway, so I'll probably, when we die a lot, which we will, no doubt, very soon, I'll be very grateful. You know, if I save too often, it starts feeling very cheese-worthy. Like grated mozzarella, you know what I mean? Now then, where is the way? The way, first of all, let's actually explore down here as well, although mines are a thing. Holy crap, that was quick. Forgot how quick they explode. I got a feeling I'm not supposed to kind of go this way. Oh, how grateful I am. Right, I want those mines again. Which way was it? This way? I'm trying to remember. Up to Federation. Up to the Federation. Up to the Federation. Okay. The more I say that, the more it'll... Okay, it's not up to the Federation. Shit. I've just programmed the wrong thing into my head. Down to the Federation. Down to the Federation. Yeah, sometimes not having a, you know, like, having a bit of a background objective, it gives you that freedom to kind of let go. Or having no objective. Oftentimes, having no objective is truly liberating, you know, like you don't... There's no restriction then on where you can go. You can pick up anything, do anything. I missed that one, obviously. Obviously, I missed that one. Yeah, so it feels way more relaxing. Now I know, obviously, that down to the Federation, yes. Obviously, we do have a background objective constantly, which is to survive, so we do need to be thinking about water, but right now, I'm thinking about mines, and how I want some mines to be mines, alright? Mines, if you know what I mean. Oh wait, yeah, okay, so there's can't take that now. Did I take the fish stew? Then I must have done. Okay, let's do it this way. Although, where was that other one? There. No? There. Now, where was this other one? Right there. And there. Can I get to that? Turns out I can't. Oh shit. Yeah, you burn. You can burn. That was a very quick burn. Oh, so we can navigate this way just very, very carefully. Ooh, what are we looking at? Ooh, that was scary. A little bit. Missile. And lots more mines. And a mini nuke. More mines. Can I not get that? Okay. Oh wow, there's actually a way down here. There is a way. Yeah, another missile. Shit, now I'm carrying too much. Shit. Well, I think at this point, the most important thing is collecting the mines. So let's drop the missiles right next to each other. Like that. See one over here as well. That one's probably going to be quite tricky to reach. So let's go this way. Holy crap. Now this is why, you know, if you want the logic, people often they often find it difficult to understand people like Evie. Just look at how much better her life has become since she murdered all of those Federation soldiers. She's gained so much more freedom to explore. She got some really nice clothes. She got some really nice guns. She gained so much more freedom to explore the subway. She's literally got herself, well, pretty soon, in a minute, again, she will have herself about 10 mines, about 5 missiles, not to mention this really sweet shotgun she's got. She's got herself a nice new outfit, you know. Like, she can't understand how you can't understand. But anyway, that's just Evie. Okay, let's do this. Again, I really want to know down here now. And this is the thing, you know, like, she is liberated now. She can freely explore whatever she wants to do, wherever she wants to go. Whatever curiosity strikes her beautiful mind, she can inquire and fulfill and explore the nature of her own experience here in this beautiful, tragic, apocalyptic wasteland to the max, you know, like nothing's gonna stop her. Except a couple of explosive mines if she's not careful enough. Okay, what I'll start doing in a second is I'll start cutting this out for you. This time I won't talk. Deal? Deal. We are going to have to get some water soon. Okay, let's focus. Don't distract me. Alright. Jesus, that was close. Don't distract me. I'm not even going to look at you. Right. Stop. Don't make funny faces. Don't make funny noises. I'm not going to listen or look at you. Where is it? Where's the teddy bear one? Aww. It's over here. Don't panic, Evie. You get your teddy bear. There we go. Much better. Oh. Now then. Maybe I should walk more slowly like this. I'm surprised I can't pick this thing up. I mean, I can pick it up, but I can't pick it up. There's 2 there. Alright, I'll get us back to the mines. You can keep watching me pick up the mines if you want. And I'll get us back there. Right, I'm allowed a grand total maximum of 3 more attempts. Okay? This is one of those attempts. They beep so quick, don't they? Now, where was the 2? I know there's one there. There. I see you. I can get this one first, surely. Yes. Champion of the mines. Helps if I don't actually look at it with my torch, doesn't it? Oh, that's a good idea. I should have done that from the beginning. Smart thinking, Evie. So is there a few behind that wooden barrier? See you in a sec. Now I just realised, I think I've spent about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes on this so far, which is terrible. That's terrible of me to do that to you, isn't it? To make you watch me just pick up mines like this. It's horrible. So this is going to be my last attempt. And after this we'll move on, okay? I promise. How is that mine not exploding in all that fire? Okay. Alright, so obviously now we're going to move on. And we need to go get some water. So let's go deep down. Which way was it? Why can't I remember any other way? I know it's not this way, but I'm just trying to remind myself. Valenti Station. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go and investigate the ghouls. The blue line ghouls, okay? Get a fair bit of rads, but we've got some fungal. Oh, it's down that way. That was the way to the general kind of exits. However, I would now like to know more about what's down the blue line ghouls. What am I got? Which bloody way is it? It's this way. Man. Everywhere just starts to blend, you know, like it all just merges into itself. But Evie. Can't see her, can you? Can't see her. No. Bad time to try to reflect on our character when we can't even see her. Hello. Now, I don't really want to use my gun. I mean, we've got a gun. We've only got 10 rounds. I feel like the knife would be a better approach. Now, what I could do, like I say, I could save basically now before we're going into a new zone. So I can save now or when we get in there. But that commits us. And then if I decide to retreat or I need to retreat, we have to reload somewhere like, I don't even know where, probably like back here, start of the day. That's bad news. We're at 2 hours and 42 minutes. We go back to 1 hour and 20 minutes. We lose an hour and a half of content, which is about, well, the whole of the last episode, I think. So we're not doing that. So we can't save. But that means I'm allowed to retreat. So it's got its nice little bit of balance, this system. How about you go for the one right in front of you? One down. Cow. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. They're not Brahmin, are they? Nothing else gives us aid. Nothing else gives us health except for that. Wondering how much damage a shotgun would do to a ghoul's face. Probably quite a lot. I think he spotted me. Get 2 shots off. That was nice. Three shots gone. That's a bugger. Yeah, give me a second. I need to... Hey, wait. Why are we... Oh, we're still thirsty and hungry. We're just still a little bit thirsty. I just need to get it so that I can see my ammo. Give me a minute. Okay, so now if I do this, you can see how much ammo we've got there. So we'll keep our gun out for now. Just for safety's sake. How much health have we got? Still good on health. Gate. I don't really want to use more shells. I want to save them for people. It's just a little bit risky, isn't it? So I think it crippled my arm, and I couldn't swing it. I couldn't swing my knife anymore. That was pretty useful. Okay, I saved here because of the HUD thing. So now we have to reload. Back out here. I may have to do the HUD again, do I? Yes. Give me a sec. Okay, so this time, I think I'm better off focusing on going in with the knife. So that I can block. Instead of using VATS, which seems to be pretty useless. Oh wow, now there's no one here. Why does it keep doing that? That's so weird. There's no one here at all now. That's so odd. Wow, there's literally no one. Okay, wait, there is someone. There's A1. No, this is where I can block. Shit. Oh well, we got the job done. Oh shit. These things don't seem to do much against schools, to be honest. That probably would. I've got the shotgun. Maybe I just go in for like a classic. Shit, there's more of them. Fuck, how many more of them is there? I don't think Molotovs do much against schools. Okay, at this point I'm feeling the The desire to retreat. Oh wait, those things reanimate, don't they? The reanimators. Motherfucker. Fuck this. Okay. Alright, well,
Be welcome here.
I don't know how far that goes. Oh, thanks. I don't know how far that goes. That's the problem. You know, I also want to avoid falling into the trap of just trying to do the same thing over and over and falling back to the save. Because that's, at that point, it's like, well, why are you even implementing that system? All you're doing there is creating massive amounts of time where you're running back and forth over the same ground to try to complete an objective. You might as well just save at the entrance, you know. So, like, I'm trying to keep... I am still kind of working my way around this system. I haven't been playing with it for the... like, as refined as this. Meaning, like, without shifting it a lot, as you notice. You know, it's definitely not a perfectly refined system. Okay, where am I going here? I mean, I did, like I say, I started using it like years back, but not for full playthroughs and not in different scenarios like this. Like from Zombieland to Frost. Now, was there anywhere else down here? What was down this way? I know I need to go back to the train and go along the train. But I can't really remember what's down here. Ah, now I remember. The tunnel that we jumped up that led to nothing. So the only way for us to go potentially here then is down the minefield, which I'm going to go and get a couple mines. I thought about this. I could just make a little bit of progress this way. Get a couple mines, get a save, come back to it later. So that's what I mean by it's, you know, I can refine this in a kind of realistic sense. Just make a little bit of progress instead of trying to push it all the way each time and dying. Make a little bit of progress, come back, do something else. I want to explore another option. Try that, make a bit of progress, come back, you know? So like that's what I mean. Like I'm trying to refine it to that degree. These ones seem to be pretty straightforward, and this one as well. And there's a couple more here I know I can get quite easily. And then I'm going to go back. And that's an exact example of what I'm talking about. Have we made any progress in this episode? Yeah, of course we have. What are you talking about? We got shotgun. We killed the Federation guys. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the episode, but I need a minute of your time if you don't mind. You know, I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me during these experiments of mine. This is quite often how I tend to play games in my own time, although if I wasn't doing it on a series, like I probably wouldn't be putting this much, and I haven't ever. This is why I'm kind of refining it now. You know, like I say, I've used these systems in the past and played with these kind of semi-permadeath, 24-hour permadeath, blah, blah, blah. Like, to the point where, if it starts to not work, I'll just drop it. In my own time. You know, it's like, well, okay, now I'm going to let myself save here while I try and kill these ghouls, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I really want to refine this to the point where I can perfect this, because I've really enjoyed playing with it in Zombieland. In Zombieland, it's perfect. It works really well. Basically perfect. But that, compared to the difficulty of this, like, I'm not dying anywhere near as much in Zombieland. And, you know, it's just a different kind of situation. It's a different setup. And I know the world so well. I don't know this world at all. really, in Frost. But what I'm getting at is, I appreciate you guys hanging out and basically supporting me through this, because this is definitely not your typical gameplay of somebody just playing the pack, saving whenever they want, getting through the content. Many of you have probably seen those types of videos already, so I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I refine this process. Trust me, I'm thinking of you, and I'm as well. As much as I'm thinking that I would like to refine these for myself, because that's how I tend to enjoy games, and if I can perfect this system, then we've got a system we can use for Frost going forward without just saving all the time. Because that, to me, I'll get bored really quickly. And then, if I go that way, I'm sort of committing myself to, I'm saving next to the ghouls. You'll just see me repeatedly dying, trying to kill the ghouls, dying, killing the ghouls, dying, killing the ghouls, dying, killing the ghouls again and again, because I've saved so often in that direction. But here, we save at a central point. We can literally go any way, spherically, in all directions. Whatever options are available to us, we can pursue them. And if we go down this road and die, we come back to the center. We can redirect. So I just really love that as a principle. It's so much more open. But as you can see, I'm refining it, and sometimes I need to kind of take the pressure off myself a bit. Anyway, I don't need to get into the ins and outs, because we'll be here for hours if I'm trying to explain to you my thought process. But I just want to say thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for the people who are giving me a little bit of advice. I know this is probably not what you're used to seeing in terms of how people play these games, and that's just because my brain just works the way that it works, and I'm the one doing this. So, but I'm thinking of you as well. I'm trying to think about, is this fun for people to watch? Can I make it engaging without making it boring? And I'm not going to just keep doing the same thing over and over again and torture you, because I know that's not good. That's not responsible YouTube channel oversight. I won't do it anyway. So what we're going to do from here is I'll probably come back in and do one more attempt at just getting a couple of those mines, and I'll pull it back a bit, and then we've got to go and get some water, and I'm gonna then go down the area with all the fungal things, the mushrooms, the glowing fungus. We're gonna go down there with our gun, and we're gonna have to make a push for the surface, just so I can get up and get like 20 bottles or whatever I've got, 25 bottles of water from somewhere, and then we'll see how we go. All right, thank you for checking in. I really mean that. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.